All right, it's just after 9 o'clock as I'm recording this, and we're looking at sustained winds between 20 and 25 miles an hour, maybe even higher than that in places like San Marcos. Look at some of these gusts that have recently been recorded. These are your gold numbers. We have a 45-mile-an-hour wind gust, or at least close to that in some spots in our viewing area. So hopefully you have your loose objects that have been brought in. Otherwise, they're going to pretty much end up in your neighbor's yard. Now, as we take a look at our wind advisory, it's still in effect through 5 on Monday morning for pretty much the entirety of the KVU viewing area because of those gusts that could get up to around 50 miles an hour in some spots. And that could knock down some tree branches, maybe even cause some power outages as well. But you've got to combine that with the dry soils and low humidity. And we've got a red flag warning until Monday evening for the entire KVU viewing area, with the exception of Milam County. But I feel like Milam County should still treat this as if they are under a red flag warning. That's why we have a weather impact alert for not just today, but for Monday as well. Now, as we take a look at our temperatures, this is current as of around 9:30. We're looking at mid to upper 60s for most of us. We do have some 50s in some sections of the hill country. Look at this, getting down to the mid 50s in the Llano area. Now, this is significant because as we take a look at our almanac, we got quite hot. In fact, we got to around 97 at Camp Mabry, and the airport got to 98, and that obliterated the daily heat records at both sites. And as a matter of fact, the airport actually tied an all-time March heat record. So we're going to be quite chilly as we head throughout the night, and that's with upper 90s that were recorded for today. And we could have the largest temperature drop on record over an 18-hour period at both sites.